Hey guys, I'm so excited to hop on here and show you all the Mary set, the tutorial for using our awesome Hocus Pocus palettes. I've been blown away. I've had so many people so excited about them, and all of you want to know how I'm using them. So I showed you the first one, the Sarah set, which is my absolute favorite. And then today I'm actually headed to the pumpkin patch, and I just thought the Mary set is like the perfect pumpkin patch fall look set. So I've already done all my foundation, and I did one eye so you guys can see the full finish once you put liner and lashes, or if you have amazing eyelashes, you put mascara on. If y'all know me, you know that I have to glue my lashes on for them to be existent. So that's what I do. And then I just have the medium lip liner on just on my outer edges, and then I like rubbed my lips together so it looks a little ombre-y. And then I'll show you what it looks like with the cinnamon lip kit at the very end. So what I'm going to start with is priming my eyes. So I love the cream eyeshadow as my eye primer. That's what I like. That's my go-to to use for this stuff. Oh my gosh, I need to put this mirror on here because I cannot do it as good looking in my camera as I can in a mirror. So we're just gonna prime our eye. Our eye primer works amazing too, but I just absolutely love our cream eyeshadow for priming. So that's what I'm using today. And then we're just gonna jump right into this awesome palette. So these are my personal eyeshadows. That's why they're not as pretty as brand new ones. But we're gonna start with Cinnabar, which is this darker one right here. So it's like a, I mean, it just sounds like it looks like the name Cinnabar, right? So I'm going to use an all over color brush and get some of the Cinnabar on here. We're just going to start, and I kind of just lay it where I want it. So in my crease and in my outer corner, and then blend. For blending, if you have a hard time blending, I always recommend scooting your hand further back on your brush. So if your hand's really close, you're applying, the closer it is to the bristles, the more pressure you're applying. So scoot it back a bit, and that should help with your blending. I also never really do the whole windshield wiper thing because I feel like it doesn't always go exactly where I want it. And I do more of like a, I don't know, I feel more like I'm scribbling or something with my brush for blending. When you are putting it on, you want to make sure if you're looking straight on, you want this darker color in your crease popping up where you can see it on your brow, and that's going to make your eyes look bigger, make them stand out more, no matter what your eye shape is. I actually have fairly deep set eyes, and they're slightly hooded as well, but people are like, I would have never guessed that because of how I do it. So just make sure it's popping up on that brow bone. Then I'm going to wipe my brush off. This is when I would either use a blending color or make sure your brush is really nice and clean, and then just come around the edge and soften it so you have a nice fade and you're not going to have any harsh lines, okay? So next we're going to take the Shiny Penny, which is this gold color, and we're going to put this all over like basically the middle of your eye, and then blending out into what we already did. Just like that. And then we're going to do the gold status, which is this light gold color right here. And I'm just using the all over color brush for all of these. And I'm doing that on basically the rest of my lid. I'm doing it to my inner corner, but I'm not like pressing it into my inner corner because we're going to do the really light color in there. So just do the rest of that space that you have right here. And now I really want my gold, like the Shiny Penny, to pop. So if you're using your own products and your own brushes, your personal ones, I give you permission to lick them. If you're not, spray your arm with finishing spray, or like you're doing makeup on someone else, spray your arm with finishing spray, wet your brush like this, and then tap it in it, because that's different than just like spraying your brush. So since this is mine, I'm gonna lick my brush. I'm kind of known for licking things like makeup brushes. Not when I do other people's makeup though, I promise. But you're gonna wet it, and we're just gonna kind of press it in the middle there to make it pop. Do you see how much more shiny that is? Just from that little bit, okay? So we're gonna make that gold Shiny Penny pop. I'm gonna wipe it on a towel because I wet it with my tongue. And now we are going to actually, I was gonna do something else, but I'm gonna do all of the dry colors first. So I'm gonna switch to my smudger brush, which looks like this, and we're gonna get some of that Cinnabar, and I'm gonna do underneath my lash line and blend it into that outer corner and make sure that's shaped the way I want it to. And then I'm gonna blend it all the way across my lash line. So not all the way to the inner corner, but across where your lashes sit. So it comes to about right here. Just to like smoke that up really nice. Now I'm gonna wipe off my smudger brush. I'm gonna come to Moonstone, which is this nice, pretty light color right here. And I'm gonna put that on my inner corner. So I'm pressing this into my inner corner and then blending it into what I've already done. So that's gonna give that really pretty, perfect highlight. So pretty. And this look, like on its own, just with those powders, like with this palette, is so pretty and perfect for the fall. But I do want to add some of that fun purple. So the liquid eyeshadow that we're using is called Purple Nova. So it looks like this. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to switch back to my all over color brush. Make sure it's nice and clean. And I'm going to take my Purple Nova and I'm just going to put a little bit right there in that outer corner area. So it's kind of right on the seam of where I did my Cinnabar and my shiny penny. And then I'm going to use my brush and I'm going to blend it into the Cinnabar. So into my outer corner and a little bit up into my crease. So we're just adding that really pretty Purple Nova into what we've already done, kind of smoking up that outer corner and the crease a little bit. Just gonna use little strokes until we get it just how we want it. Just about there. Then I'm gonna wipe on a towel because I used a cream, so I want to get that cream off, and I'm gonna make sure it's really clean on my little armband thing here. And I'm gonna switch back over to my powders. I'm gonna use a little bit of Cinnabar, so this dark, I mean, it's not that dark, but the brown color. And I'm just gonna blend that on the outer edge to make sure that everything's all blended and fades nicely into each other. Then I'm gonna get a little bit of the shiny penny again, so that gold one. Just do it right here. Make sure that that's blended and still popping how I want. And then this is just like the extra, me being extra. You don't have to do this, but I like to have just a little bit more of that purple pop. So I'm going to put a little bit of the liquid eyeshadow on my hand to use as my palette. Then I'm going to get my smudger brush because you can get really detailed with that. And I'm going to get just a little bit of liquid on there. And I am going to put it right here and into my crease just a little bit, because I want a little bit more of that pretty purple sparkle. Just like that. It's so perfect. And then now I would just do my eyeliner and my mascara and put my lashes on. But that is all you do for the actual eyeshadow look. And then for the lips, what I did was I did medium nude just on the edge, like I lined my lips with it, and then did a little bit into the outer corners, and then I just kind of like rubbed my lips together like that. And now we're gonna add this, which is the Cinnamon Matte Liquid Lipstick. Okay, so we're gonna do this all over. Just like that. I love these lipsticks so much. They're just so smooth and pretty. And this one's the perfect fall color. Like I said, it is like the perfect time to do a tutorial for you guys. because I'm about to go to the pumpkin patch, and it's like fantastic. Now, if you wanted to make it a little bit more like ombre-y, all you would need to do is let your liquid lipstick dry a little bit, and then do a little tap of concealer right in the middle and go. And that is how you get the perfect ombre look. I did not bring my concealer to my desk. The rest of my makeup's in the other room. So otherwise I'd show you. But that is the total look. Just add liner and lashes and you are good to go. So I hope you guys have an awesome day and you enjoy all of the Hocus Pocus palettes and sets and tutorials and all the things. So if you haven't checked out the other one yet, make sure you go to my channel and check it out.